Tank cutting up on him. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. That's what it's like. Boy, Tank cut up. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it right.
Superstar Tank Davis. He's screwing uneven power puncher Frank the Ghost Martin. Bring it on. Let's go! Plus, David Benavidez is on a mission to wreak havoc on the light heavyweight division. Starting with Alexander Gosling. Two of boxing's biggest names. One explosive event. Warriors only. Saturday, June 15th. Live on PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. It is time for the final press conference for PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, as this event emanates from the MGM Grand Garden Arena, the 100th championship fight night in the history of this outstanding arena. Our main event on Saturday night, it'll be Gervonta Tank Davis defending his WBA lightweight championship of the world against undefeated contender Frank the Ghost Martin. It all comes your way 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. You do not want to miss it. For those that want to make their way here to Las Vegas, tickets are available at AXS.com. But now let's meet our main event combatants. Please welcome, with an undefeated record, 18 wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout, fighting out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, training in Dallas, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Frank the Ghost Martin. And his opponent, a man who has been an absolute superstar in the sport. He is a 5-time, 3-division world champion with a record of 29 wins, no losses, 27 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the reigning and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, from Baltimore, Maryland, here is Gervonta Tank Davis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, both main event combatants are on the stage. Just to give you an idea of what you can expect on Saturday, you heard about our main event. Our co-main event will be for the interim WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. It'll be David Benavidez, the super middleweight champion, going up to his new weight class at 175 to take on Alexander Wojcik. Before that, it'll be Carlos Adames defending his WBC middleweight championship of the world against the 2012 United States Olympian, the contender from Cleveland, Ohio, TRILL. And to begin the night, it'll be for the interim WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World, as Gary Antoine Russell, undefeated, all of his wins by way of knockout. He has a 100% knockout percentage. He'll go head-to-head against the undefeated Alberto Puello. But before we go live on pay-per-view at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, we have 3 outstanding prelim bouts that come your way preceding the pay-per-view, 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific time. I mentioned tickets are available via AXS.com. The event promoted by GTG Promotions along with Man Down Promotions. Samson,
that's tanking. Yeah, that's just tanking era. That's the Man Down is the era, and then GTD. It's tank. Oh yeah.
And TGB Promotions. The event sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours, and awesome El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Now, Saturday night's
Speak
event is being
English.
promoted by TGB Promotions, and it gives me the great honor and pleasure to introduce a man who knows the sport of boxing probably better than most of the population on planet Earth, certainly destined for the Hall of Fame, and has been a part of some legendary fight nights. PBC was actually born here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena back in March of 2015. Please welcome the president of TGB Promotions, Mr. Tom Brown.
TGB, what's TGB?
Well, thank you, Ray. It's great to be back here in Las Vegas to promote another Tank Davis event on Prime Video pay-per-view. And that's what it is when Tank fights. It's bigger than just another championship fight night. It's an event. It's back like the old days here at the MGM on a Tyson event. That's what Tank brings to this. And he'll be defending his WBA World Lightweight title once again against another undefeated challenger in Frank Martin, the WBA's #2 ranked contender.
That water.
You know, it's very exciting to be part of this 100th fight celebration here at the MGM. With this card, it's just going to be electric in there with the atmosphere. There's been so many great fights here at the MGM.
What happened to head
Some of my
fake?
experiences real quickly, being here in 1994 with Big George Foreman at 45 years of age, knocked out Michael Moore to win back that heavyweight title. And then, as Ray said, about 10 years ago, a little less than 10 years ago, when the Premier Boxing Champion franchise debuted here in March of 2015. You know, there's something about this building when these fighters come out of their locker rooms and walk down that hallway, they turn that corner and go down through that tunnel.
Man, what is
It's
he
like
talking about? Get
gladiators
to the
entering the
fighters.
arena. And this is just one fight you just can't miss. There's going to be electricity in there on Saturday night, so we're looking forward to seeing everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, sit down, whoever you are. What happened to head fake?
Mr. Tom Brown, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the great honor and pleasure to introduce a famed boxing promoter. This man has been a part of blockbuster event after blockbuster event, a dear friend of mine, and a man who always puts it so eloquently when he comes to describing prize fighting. One of my favorite sayings that he says is there are levels to this game. And lo and behold, here we are at the MGM Grand Garden Arena yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the esteemed Mr. Leonard Ellerby.
Oh, that ain't goddamn Leonard. I think Leonard
Thank you,
and
Ray.
Ryan Isley
I'd like to
related.
thank the MGM Premier Boxing Champions.
Leonard and Ryan
Amazon
Isley got to
Prime.
be related.
Saturday night. Can't get here fast enough. Two things that kind of
Tell me, bro, look at him. That look like Ryan Isley. I'm telling you, him and Ryan Isley related. Damn, Leonard Ellerby.
stand out to me over the last week or so. That's been said. One,
Oh, what'd he say?
over the last, can't get here fast enough. Two things that kind of stand out to me over the last week or so. That's been said. One is coming from Frank Martin's promoter, Earl Spence Jr. He says that Tank Davis is going to get dominated for 12 rounds. Dominated? Earl don't believe that dumb shit. I can promise you that.
He said,
And then
"Girl,
Frank Martin says, "Oh, I'm gonna beat Tank's ass." Okay, I expect him to. He's in tremendous shape. We know Derek got him in great shape because Derek's a phenomenal trainer. But let's be real. Let's be real. Because for starters, in 2017, do you know what Tank was doing? Tank became world champion. You know what Frank Martin was doing? He wasn't even professional yet. Okay? So one thing about this boxing shit, you can't skip steps. It's something what we call experience. And you gain that over a period of time by fighting the top fighters and doing your thing. Again, I can't say enough about what I personally think that Frank's a good fighter. But there's a difference between good and being special. This man to my right, he's special. Everything that Frank Martin does good, Tank does better. And come Saturday night, don't blink, because this shit could be over early.
Okay, Leonard. Right then, Leonard.
Leonard Ellerby certainly bringing the fire, saying it's going to, I'm going to paraphrase Leonard, it's going to be over early. My goodness, a prediction from Leonard Ellerby. All right, now let's meet the other promoter from Mandan Promotions. This man has been a part of Frank Martin's career for quite some time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who's a former welterweight champion of the world, a 2012 United States Olympian. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Errol the Truth Spence Jr.
Spence on his promo move.
I'm happy to be here. This is gonna be a. What y'all laughing at? I can't top Leonard Ellerby. He can talk. It's just about all he can do.
Okay.
But come Saturday night, I guarantee you, Frank gonna put on a great show and a great performance. He's ready for this moment. He's been ready for this moment for a long time. And Tank gave him the opportunity. So come Saturday night, I guarantee you he's gonna put on a great show and a great performance and show everybody why he is the best 135-pounder in the world and the new WA welterweight champion of the world, Frank Martin. We're going to give you a Father's Day gift, Daddy Martin, come Saturday night.
Look, Tank said you don't believe that shit. Look.
Daddy Martin, come Saturday night.
They about to make me swallow my blunt. Tank say you don't believe that shit. Errol say dead ass. It's really but that's the two that don't.
Weight champion of the
don't
world,
really get along.
Frank Martin. We're gonna give you a Father's Day gift, Daddy Martin. Come Saturday night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we heard from Errol Spence Jr., and I'm looking forward to talking with both our main event combatants in a few short moments. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and bring up one of the esteemed trainers for the Challenger, the lead trainer of the Challenger. This man has been in the corner of many world champions and is certainly an astute mind in the sport of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Derek James.
Derek James.
I'm not here. I'm not going to talk a lot, but what I'll say is I like that Tom Brown says challenger. Everybody says challenger. But the thing about boxing is we'll come in the challenger and 1,000% he'll leave a champion. See you on Saturday night. Oh, he mad.
Tank say he
All right,
mad.
so you heard
Hold on. Tank said, he mad.
Champion. See you on Saturday night. Oh, he mad.
All right, so you heard Derek James proclaiming that Frank Martin will leave as the champion on Saturday night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. This BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Also want to acknowledge the Frank Martin Sr., Frank Martin's father as well, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Frank Martin Sr. Great to see you, Frank Martin Sr. Also, on the champion side, I want to acknowledge one of the co-trainers, Kenny Ellis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a round of applause for Kenny Ellis, who is in the gym and it does great work. And speaking of great work, this man has been, certainly he embodies what it is to be involved in boxing in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area. He has been with this man 29 times. 29 times they've come out victorious with 27 knockouts. Certainly now getting his flowers as he deserves because he is just a brilliant mind in the sport of boxing, knows how to make adjustments. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the trainer of Gervonta Tank Davis. Here is Mr. Calvin Ford.
Calvin.
Here we go again. How y'all doing over there? Nobody talking about the hottest fight at the MGM. We're going to see greatness that night. It's about the fight. It ain't about the champion. It's about the fight. That's all I care about, the fight. Come that night, I want people to leave this show, watch this show, and sit there and say to themselves like they came from a karate movie, man, I want to fight just like Tank. I want to be just like Tank. Because we're going to put that work in. We've been friends for years, but this clinic, This good. Hey, Martin, you know what I told you? Come with it, please. Cause I need that button push. I need you to push his button. Because I haven't seen it yet. I know what's under this hood. And they ain't been pushed yet. And everybody on the East Coast know that it's a button.
Tank just got up and walked over there.
Push. You know what I'm saying? You can only take him so far. You can only take him so far. Martin, I see you that night, baby. Please push them buttons.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Please.
Yeah. I got you.
I need to know why.
I'm going to press every button.
It's nothing personal with you. You're just in the way. You squeeze to the grass. You're where you're supposed to be because your Lord let you be here.
Okay,
that's
cool.
You're here for a reason. And that's the night we must show the world what Tank Davis really is. Thank you.
Okay, Coach Calvin. Coach Calvin said,
all right, greatly appreciate Calvin Ford. Now let's meet one half of our main event. It is PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. This upcoming Saturday night, as Calvin mentioned, the 100th championship fight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. The first fight was going back to that January 29th, 1994, Julio Cesar Chavez against Frankie Randall. The surgeon defeated Chavez, handing him the first loss of his career. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up a man who has a record of 18 wins, opposite no defeats, 12 wins coming by way of knockout training out of Dallas, Texas, under the guidance of Derek James. Undefeated lightweight contender coming off of wins over Jackson Marinez, Ramiro Duno, also Artem Artunian. He is an undefeated lightweight contender promoted by Errol Spence Jr.'s Man Down Promotions. I will tell you a quick story about this man. I remember when he made his national television debut back.
Tank talking. Look. Tank talking shit to him while he talking.
On April 20th, 2021, when he knocked out Jerry Perez by outstanding 7th round knockout, and his trajectory has been going upwards ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Detroit, Michigan, the undefeated lightweight contender. Here is Frank the Ghost Martin.
Bruh, Tank is talking shit to the man before he can even go up there and talk. Look. Tank is in his head. Cause he
What's up, everybody, man? I appreciate everybody coming out. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming out to support the fight. You know what I mean? June 15th is going down. You know what I mean? We here. You know, like I said once before, I appreciate Tank giving me this opportunity to come whoop his ass. Come June 15th, it's on. You know what I mean? He ain't been in there with nobody like me. I'm coming different. You know, when you say, Kyle, when you say push them buttons, I'm gonna push every button that he got on his ass. Every one. You know what I mean? So June 15th, y'all, come out and expect a good fight. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
All right,
Tank
we got
he's
Frank
shaking.
the Ghost Martin. Now, ladies and
Tank say he's shaking. You seen him walk? Tank say he's shaking.
gentlemen, let's bring up, when it comes to this man, he made his debut here back at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Tank, I don't even know if you've done so many events, but I don't know if you remember this. It goes back to September 12, 2015. You made your debut here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, knocking out Recky Dulé. That is how long you've been fighting and campaigning and showcasing your talent here at this iconic venue that is the MGM Grand Garden Arena. When it comes to this man, there are 3 E's that I like to categorize the champion. 1, he's electrifying, because that's what he does arenas around the world. He's exciting. And when you see him main event with his walkout, I'm looking forward to your walkout because I know it's going to be special. Inside the ring, it's going to be a battle between 2 outstanding fighters, but also exhilarating, exciting, electrifying, and exhilarating. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 29-0, 27 knockouts, the 5-time 3-division world champion from Baltimore, Maryland, having most recently stopped Ryan Garcia in a super fight in April of last year, the reigning, defending WBA lightweight champion of the world. Here is Gervonta Tank Davis.
No, short.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. You know, the media, the MGM for holding this fight. My personal team, Al Heyman, you know, Amazon Prime, just everybody that played a big factor. I guess them too, but just, you know, come out this Saturday. It's gonna be a great fight, great undercard. Don't get no popcorn, don't get no juice, don't get nothing. Just make sure y'all locked in, because I'm gonna be locked in. I've been locked in for, you know, over some time now. So I just want to come out and give a great performance. That's my give back to, you know, the fans and everybody that played a part of this event. So I see y'all Saturday night. Thank y'all.
Tank tried to keep
Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Tank, I want to ask you, you guys have been talking up here and going back and forth. You know, what have you guys been saying to one another over the past few moments?
When he came up there, he was shaking. He was just shaking a little bit. So.
He was shaking. So you're seeing him move a little bit? You think he's a little bit apprehensive?
Talking a little tough yesterday when I ain't come to the rival, but today he's shaking up there talking. So I know that, you know.
Frank, how do you want to respond to that?
I'm scared. I'm so scared. You know?
It's gonna show. Don't worry about it. It's gonna show.
I'm scared as hell.
I know.
I'm
yeah, front runner. That's
yeah.
what he is.
Yeah, that's
front
right.
runner.
That's right. Yeah.
Tank, do you think your experience, because you have been main eventing pay-per-view after pay-per-view all over the United States and really making some huge gauge pay-per-views, et cetera, that your experience is going to play a factor in this fight?
Of course.
Hell
of course.
No.
Of course.
Hell no.
Of course.
Hell no.
Don't worry about it. He'll see Saturday. It ain't even hit him yet. I'm telling you. It's gonna hit him though.
It ain't gonna hit me.
It's definitely, especially when I touch you.
Hey,
definitely when I touch you.
Hey, you gonna get touched too. So what did you say?
If you can touch me.
What about if you could touch me?
Bro.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table that I haven't seen?
You gonna see Saturday,
bro?
Saturday
Even
night.
the little clips on the fucking on the what is called that we just had, the gloves off shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was you doing?
Hey, you know what? You know what you been doing? You've been working.
Right.
You know what you've been working your ass off.
Right.
Let me tell you why.
Right.
You been working your ass off.
Right.
We ain't really got to see too much of you.
Right.
You've been grinding.
Right.
Because you know what time it is. Because you know what time it is. That's why you've been working your ass off.
I work hard every time though.
Okay.
Stupid.
Okay.
They don't know I work hard in the gym and I watch them.
Hey, what you been watching me for about a year?
Don't know that.
You been watching me about a year. People been watching me about a year.
I haven't been watching you for a year.
All right.
It's not good enough for me to watch you for a year.
Okay. That's why I ain't been seeing you like that. You've been grinding. You've been working your ass.
Last time you did the
working
workout, your shit was all cut up around here.
Boosie.
Yeah, your shit was all cut up around here.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tank the man. Take his
Don't worry
glasses
about
off and
it.
show all these things cut up.
Don't worry about it.
We got a couple days. We got like 3 days, bro.
Yeah.
3 days, and we in.
Yeah. Take that sponsored jewelry off.
Hey, we in there.
Take that sponsored jewelry off too.
That's cool.
That shit not yours.
That's cool.
Frank, it is Gervonta is headlined all over on pay-per-view many times over again. And he's done it here in Las Vegas as well on some massive fight nights. It's always a fighter's dream to be main eventing in Las Vegas, specifically at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. When you go up and down the strip here in Las Vegas, when you walk into the MGM Grand and you see your face and you see that you are on the poster, that you are the main event alongside Gervonta Davis, that you can become a world champion, what does Saturday night mean to Frank Martin?
For real, I feel like me being on the images and all that, it's a blessing to be there. But it ain't hit me, you know what I mean? Like it won't hit me until I get the win, like I feel like I done worked, so I'm supposed to be there, so it's not like, oh, I'm there, I'm so happy, no, I gotta get this win. And then after that, then I feel like all of it hit me like, damn, everything I done worked for, is here now.
He worrying about not getting knocked out. That's all he worrying about. I promise you, that's all he worrying about is not getting knocked out.
Yeah.
That's all he worrying about. Yeah. He ain't worrying about no damn win.
Uh-huh.
He worrying about not getting knocked out.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Frank, it's clear that Gervonta has power. He has a 93% knockout percentage. As you're going through preparations with Derek James, your trainer, your father's by your side as well, how do you prepare for someone that has the concussive knockout power like Gervonta Davis?
I mean, I just gotta be who I am. You know, I gotta go in there and fight my fight. You know what I mean? Be comfortable. You know what I mean? And you know,
he ain't had no good sparring partners.
He got power. He got power.
He ain't had no good sparring partners.
No, it don't matter.
The sparring partner was ass.
He got power, but then, you know.
The sparring partner was ass, completely ass.
Take away that power.
The sparring partner was completely ass.
Everything was.
Ass.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. You went and got
you sparred the MMA guy in that sparring.
You went and got some of the best.
Stupid.
You went and got some of the best.
That's so stupid.
You hear me?
That's so stupid.
You did everything you feel that you did right, you did. You done got some of the best sparring. You've been working your ass off about a year. You on point, brother.
Gervonta, what kind of challenges does Frank Martin bring to the table for you on Saturday night?
His fake feet movement that he do the same way. He do the same thing. Called it out. Regular. Mediocre.
So
he said, yeah, G, mediocre.
When it comes to the opponents that you fought, where do you rank him, or is it still too early to tell? Will you be able to give that assessment after?
Yeah, to be honest, I got to wait till I get in the ring with him again.
You're 29-0. 30-0 is, you know, you look at milestones in careers. Does 30-0, how much does that mean to you? Or is it just like another day at the office?
Yeah, just a stepping stone, to be honest. It's not, I can't judge myself till my career over. It still is an open book.
Well, I know that you guys had a sparring session, and I know that was talked about during the opening press conference, but for those that don't know, I'm going to start with Frank, and then I'll go over to you, Gervonta, because there are two sides to the story. But Frank, can you go ahead and describe what happened during that sparring session?
He came in, playing, thinking shit was sweet, got clipped. Grabbed.
That's another thing. You never clipped me. What are you talking about?
I didn't clip you?
No, you did not. You caught me with a good shot. That's it. That happened in boxing. You never clipped me. I never shook or none of that.
So you didn't shake.
You talking about shook the fucking room. You don't even hit that hard.
You put me in the head.
You don't even hit that hard, bro.
You don't
even hit that hard.
All right, well, so
you don't even hit that hard.
I hit you with the left.
You don't even hit that hard.
What did you do?
And you gonna split. I can see all.
What did you do?
I'm gonna split them open.
I
promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, you got it.
I promise you. Hold your jaw.
Why you so mad?
I'm gonna break you up. I'm telling you. Every time I tell y'all something,
you know what happened?
Don't it happen? I'm telling you, I'm gonna break you up. I promise you, I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna know something?
I promise. Look at all
y'all got. Y'all got.
Tank got up on it.
I'm open.
That's
I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, you. All right, well, so
don't even hit that hard.
I hit you with the left.
You don't even hit that hard.
What did you do?
And you gonna split. I can see all.
What did you do?
I'm gonna split them open.
That's
I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, you got it.
I promise you. Hold your jaw.
Why you so mad?
I'm gonna break you up. I'm telling you. Every time I tell y'all something,
you know what happened?
Don't it happen? I'm telling you, I'm gonna break you up. I promise you, I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna know something?
I promise. Look at all that.
Y'all got.
Pussy.
Yeah, all right. You show me Saturday. Show me Saturday on pussy.
You always Saturday. That fake hard shit.
What are you talking?
You seen them trying to foul his face.
Show me Saturday.
Gervonta, do you want to? What was your interpretation of the sparring that you had? He said he clipped you.
He ain't clipped shit. He don't even got that much power to clip nothing. What are you talking about? Bum ass nigga.
Yeah, all right.
My bad.
Gervonta, where do you feel? Has he gotten under your skin, or is it just?
When he fake that, when he fake tough.
Fake tough. That be you doing all that fake ass tough. Tough acting. What is you talking about?
I was up here laughing until you frown your
look. I ain't got to fake. Just like you said that lame shit. Oh, you from the suburbs? I'm from the damn suburbs.
Fucking suburbs, nigga. You was fucking 7.
Clown. You sound like
or 8
Ozo.
Like that.
Talking about I'm from the
look how you talking. You sound like a boto.
Clown.
Hey, come on, bro.
Derek James,
the trainer, the funny guy you is.
Frank Martin. Derek, if you grab one of the microphones over here. But training camp, obviously, has this been the best that you've ever seen, Frank? And with this, I'm sensing some tension up here. Do you like that with your fighter? Does that motivate him? Is that fuel? Your thoughts on that?
Stop fussing.
You know, he had a good camp. I think that you got to be able to, use that as fuel for fire and do what you need to do. So, you need to use that for fuel for fire to, get in the ring and prove your point. Because he obviously believes in himself, and that's dope. Because we wouldn't be here if we didn't believe in ourselves. So it's good he believes in the situations, because he's supposed to. I like that. So you'll see Frank come out and do what he needs to do to be the best version of himself.
What kind of performance are you expecting from Frank on Saturday? Is it just win by any means necessary, or is there something that you're envisioning?
Well, it's always, win by any means necessary, but to follow the game plan, follow the strategy, and go out there and be phenomenal.
Errol, for you, thank you very much, Derek. For you, you were the promoter of Frank Martin. You've been involved in some blockbuster championship events on pay-per-view, but what have you been telling Frank in regards to preparing for this moment, fighting here in Las Vegas, being the main event?
He don't like no.
Preparing for this moment on pay-per-view, but
that check
championship events on pay-per-view, but what have you been telling Frank in regards to preparing for this moment, fighting here in Las Vegas, being the main event?
He don't like no. He getting the check.
Shut your ass up.
No, he getting the check.
Nigga, shut your ass up. I way too much, bro. I way too much.
Yeah. I told you I can back it up. I told you.
Back it up with who? Who you back it up with?
What's your fighter? It could be either one. It don't matter to me.
Tank really want to fight him.
Yeah, you heard. But you don't fight nobody, bro.
Okay.
You don't fight nobody.
You here for a check, brother.
Fight for?
You here for a check. You here for a check.
You here for a check.
No, y'all just here for a check.
She got me fucked up.
So
you here for a check.
Errol, what have you been telling Frank in preparation for this fight?
Everybody there for
just stay focused, stay hungry, stay dedicated. And it's all about the grind. That's what he's been doing. That's how he get to this point. Because he's been focused, he's been hungry, and he listened to his game plan. They've been in the gym working, staying focused, listen to the game plan, going over his instructions. And I believe that he's gonna come.
How you know that? How do you know that? How you know that? How you know that? Because y'all don't be in the same place at the same time.
I know all his sparring partners, nigga, and
you know they ass then.
And you know it too, because you already one of his sparring partners on Instagram, like a little girl.
You said what?
You argue with one of his sparring partners on Instagram, like
a little girl. I follow him too, and that nigga is. I keep saying my bad. He is ass. He is ass. I know all his sparring partners. What you gotta say about that?
Yeah, you know all of them, because you search and you look for everybody.
Really don't.
You search and look for everybody.
It don't matter.
Calvin, for you.
You know you scared.
Calvin, if we bring Calvin forward, grab the microphone. We're seeing that Gervonta is,
you say what?
Certainly very vocal. And you mentioned when you were bringing up
Tank called him a tweaker.
No, all his sparring partners. What you gotta say about that?
Yeah, you know all of them, because you search and you look for everybody.
It really don't.
You search and look for everybody.
It don't matter.
Calvin, for you.
You know you scared.
Calvin, if we bring Calvin forward, grab the microphone. We're seeing that Gervonta is,
you say what?
Certainly very vocal. And you mentioned when you were bringing up, when you were talking to Frank Martin, I want him to push the button. Has the button been pushed?
Nope, not yet.
Wait a minute. With all the talk up here and everything, it hasn't been pushed. Can you grab the microphone?
This is Tank. Tank does that all the time. And I like it because remember when he was younger, y'all couldn't even get a word out of him.
Floyd was talking too much.
Look at him. When I see this, he's pushing forward.
That nigga said Floyd was talking too much.
The way he's supposed to be at. Martin is here for a reason. I understand that. Derek understand that. Spence understand that. He's here for a reason. And I want him to push the buttons because y'all haven't seen the real Tank yet.
So Calvin, what does it mean from your perspective? Because you're in the gym with him every single day. You guys put in the blood, sweat, and the tears in the gym, preparing for big fight nights, 29-0, 27 knockouts. But what does that mean to see that level of tank that you're looking for?
This camp is totally different. When I first caught back up Tank, it was Ramadan. He looked mentally different, humble, but hungry. But everybody seen him in the team, they was worrying about him because how his was fasting.
Probably not.
When he take off his clothes and look at him now, he remind me when he was the little Tank that I first got with.
Calvin, is there a sense of maturity that you are seeing?
No, I'm trying to listen to what Calvin's saying, but Tank is not shutting up. He on Frank ass. Like he
humble, but hungry. But everybody seen him in the team, they was worrying about him because how his was fasting.
Probably not.
When he take off his clothes and look at him now, he remind me when he was the little Tank that I first got with.
Calvin, is there a sense of maturity that you are seeing from Tank as we've watched him evolve from being, he's been fighting here at the MGM Grand for nearly 9 years, but this maturation process that we're seeing out of the WBA lightweight champion of the world?
Man, like I said, y'all want to tune into this fight because when I watch how he's moving and doing stuff, you remember how Mike used to be on the floor at that fourth quarter?
Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Yo, I got sparring partners say, yo, and I don't even know it. It's hard to train for this man. So y'all gonna have to figure it out. I want y'all to figure it out because I'm still searching for the greatness to come out of him.
Frank, when you hear Gervonta said up here moments ago, a bit off microphone, that he wants to hurt you, obviously that's the name of the game, but your response to those comments from the champion?
You know, he come out to hurt everybody, you know. He come out to hurt everybody, so, you know, we done heard that before, but we ain't worried about none of that. We train, we ready for whatever he got to bring, we got him. Got his number for sure.
When assuming things go according to plan, let's sit down, gentlemen.
Show me. No, I have.
Yeah, I know.
Show me.
Frank.
What I can do. Show me what I can do.
Well, let me ask him. Let me ask him. Gervonta, you're saying that there are things that he can't do. Frank is saying, show me, but can you describe to us things that Frank can do? You're mentioning, you're talking with him. You don't have to give away the game plan. You're just giving the microphone.
Yeah, ain't really too much he can do.
He says there's really not too much he can do. Frank, in a perfect world, how satisfied would this be on Saturday night if you were to hear and the new WBA lightweight champion of the world, but also be the first guy to hand Gervonta Davis a defeat?
That's everything. You know, that's why I'm here. You know, I'm here to do just that. Get my hand raised and come out with that WBA strap, you know, and then, you know, it's a new face sitting in the seat. You know, it's going to be me.
Tank, the most animated that I saw you, or vocal, and Calvin, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was against Rolando Romero.
Tank ain't listening to nothing they talking about. Tank is talking to him the whole press conference, bro. Look, listen, just look.
You know, it's a new face sitting in the seat. You know, it's going to be me.
Tank, the most animated that I saw you, or vocal, and Calvin, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was against Rolando Romero. But now I'm seeing Tank, you know, he's not as, but he's, you know, vocal. So would you say that this is the second most passionate and emotional, not emotional, but, you know, fuel that you've had heading into a fight?
Tank ain't stop talking to him.
Calvin.
I watched him from the Barrios fight. Rolly, he was another person.
He told him that person.
You say that this is the second most passionate and emotional, not emotional, but, you know, fuel that you had heading into a fight.
No, because
Calvin.
I watched him from the Barrios fight. Rolly, he was another person that, you know, he was another person that was energetic on the mic. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
they moving the mic away from Tank.
I just heard Martin really say some things. You know what I'm saying? You know, so what I'm looking at, that's what we need. That's the fire, you know. And I already know
Pretty
that they
much.
prepare. I already know that he's gonna come out and do what he's supposed to do. I already know all this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he talking to him so much. Calvin can't even really. Calvin's trying to take control of it for him, but bruh, Tank is not letting off his ass. Tank telling him bet his purse. Tank, I could hear what he's saying a little bit in some of it, but some of it you can't because old boy took the mic and like turned it away from Tank.
Energetic on the mic. You know what I'm saying? You know,
but
so
they going at it the whole time.
You know,
Tank
I just heard Martin really
time.
say some things. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when I'm looking at that's what we need. That's the fire. You know, and I already know that they prepare. I already know that he's going to come out and do what he's supposed to do. I already know all this. You know what I'm saying? I want this. I'm inviting this. You know what I'm saying? This how I get to see where levels are being that guy that he's going to become. And he's the guy to show the world.
All right, well, now I'm going to go to the fighters for final predictions as I'm going to go ahead and start off with the challenger. Frank, before we get your prediction, can you give us a quick summarization as to what you guys have been talking about right now?
Look, now you want to ask them what they've been talking about.
The challenger. Frank, before we get your prediction, can you give us a quick summarization as to what you guys have been talking about right now? Can you give us a quick challenger?
I told y'all, Tank on his ass so bad, Frank can't even, he don't even know what the dude announcing talking about. He be, what? It's time for me to come up there now. Watch this shit.
Frank, before we get your prediction, can you give us a quick summarization as to what you guys have been talking about right now? Can you give us a quick summarization as what are you guys saying between each other?
We just talking shit.
Okay.
We just back there pausing shit.
So Saturday night, June 15th, BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. How is the fight going to go down? Your prediction, sir?
He can go however he wanted to go down, you know. If he act up like I've been saying, y'all gonna see Gervonta Davis get knocked out.
You're saying a knockout.
If he come in and he act up, y'all gonna see him get knocked out. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what power, this and that. If they say I ain't got it, he come in and act crazy, he going to sleep. And he going to sleep.
Frank Martin predicting a knockout over the champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, 29-0, 27 knockouts. Saturday night, June 15th, BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, the 100th championship fight night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. How is the fight going to go down, Tank?
Ass whooping. Ass whooping.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude the press conference for Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. A round of applause for both fighters and their camps as they get set for their collision this upcoming Saturday night. The event promoted by GTD Promotions, Samson Boxing, TGB Promotions, and Mandan Promotions. The event sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook and El Mexicano Brand Products. Now we are going to go ahead and have the ceremonial face-off between the two, Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. Someone's got to go. It all goes down. BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Gentlemen.
One of them old got to go. This fighter's first.
Thank you, guys.
Look, Tank really want to talk shit to Arrow. I watch he talk. He probably gonna talk shit to Arrow. This shit's so crazy. Look at Tank. Look at Tank. I promise you. Look at Leonard. Don't Leonard look like Ryan Isley? I swear. Leonard Ellaby and Ryan Isley is brothers. I don't give a shit what nobody said. Look at Tank. Taylor. Damn, Frank, you ain't even facing him. You gotta face him. Okay, Frank, wait. He say you ain't from the real dog.
That's cool, bro. All the tough shit, ain't worried about it. Nobody can't fight for me. Nobody can't fight for me. We in that motherfucker. 15th. We in there. June 15th. June 15th. She in there. We in there. June 15th. Show me. Okay. You got to show me. Show me. You got to show me. You got to show me. Yeah.
Okay, Frank.
You got to show me. You got to show me. You got to like you want to step on something. Yeah. You got to black like you want to step on something. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Frank. So you got all that black on like you gonna step on something.
You got black like you gonna step on something. Yeah, you got black like you gonna step on something. Yeah, okay. I am.
Say, play that shit. That boy said your daddy gonna see you get slumped right in front of him.
Hey, paper girl, be here. This is what we want to live.
Right here, honey.
Okay.
Thank you. Some interviews now. Stay on the stage.
Man, Tank is stupid, man. Look. Hey, that boy reflex ready though. That boy reflex ready though. Tank ain't do nothing but flex at it. Man.
Right there. Right there.
Okay, media for Tank Davis, line up over here. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the live press conference of Tank Davis and Frank Martin. We are just getting started on Fight Week, so stay tuned. Keep up to date with people.
She can shut up. I don't need that no more. Where's the post interviews? Hold on, man, because Tank cutting up. I gotta see something. Tank is acting a complete head. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. I take Tank Davis, makes opponent flinch. Come on, man. We never with her. No. One of these niggas that did an interview already. Illy sit back and talk to one of them already.
You like that with your fighter? Does that motivate him? Is that fuel? Your thoughts on that?
You know, he had a good camp. I think that you gotta be able to, use the fuck.
See something. Hype. Fine hype shit there, but oh no, he just clipping up hold up. Earl Spence immediately after going at it with, that's and they got Tank next. Let me see.
Who's ready for pizza? Welcome to Homemade Pizza. I'm Martin Phillips. I'm a baker and author.
That's something gonna say, trying to get under my skin, trying to get under everybody's skin, but it's definitely bigger than that. We here for a reason. Nobody's here just getting a check. We're here to get belts and everything else too to come with it. So Saturday night you will see a new world champion of the world.
Earl, do you feel that Tank hasn't fought nobody until Frank? I know you made that comment.
Nah, he ain't fought nobody. I feel like Michelle could be anybody on his list. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, he hasn't fought anybody. I feel like Frank is the most talented and skilled fighter that he's going to fight. If not, who's more talented and skilled than Frank that he's fought?
Was that a question or just?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a definitely different style, professionally.
Nah, but who's more talented and skilled that he fought?
I guess some people might feel Ryan because he beat
handicapped. So he's somebody else.
Okay, so the rehydration. I guess some people might feel Pitbull, That's your
pressure fighter. He's a little pressure fighter. So I wouldn't say he's skilled. I mean, he's a strong guy that's gonna come forward. I mean, I don't think he's more skilled than Frank it out.
What would you like to use when you put you outside?
I ain't made nothing of it, but it's not about me right now. It's about Frank. So we're gonna keep the question about Frank Martin.
The way Errol Def said what's happening, the way Errol talking is like he think Frank I guess their game plan gonna be Frank coming in there being technical, but I don't know if you gonna do that with Tank, because you're gonna get your technical ass caught.
Yourself and you got Tank up there.
Pitbull was one of the, even Tank said it, like one of his hardest fights, because Pitbull, what Errol just said, he a pressure fighter. Like, he stalking you the whole time. You run around the ring all you want, he gonna run around that bit with you.
Throwing the antics, getting in his head. How you gonna keep him around to Saturday?
They should pump him up. Even if you're nervous to be on that big stage, if somebody talking noise to you and saying different things about you and saying they're gonna knock you out the door, that should get you amped up and pumped up. So, I think it's gonna call on him to get his spirit. He's gonna be pumped up ready to go for Saturday night.
Hi, Errol. How are you? Great to see you again. So you've been in this position many times before. What's the best advice you've been giving Frank leading up to this?
Stay focused. This is moment of time. Great show.
Shout out to Spence though, because this really like the first, I guess you could say this the first big fight that one of his fighters did that is his promotions. So he ain't gotta be in that ring all the time. We just promote, man.
He's looking forward to fast fights is great too. So hopefully he's gonna break this fight. You gotta be 100% ready to put on a great show. Thank you for 100% prepared. His coach, getting ready for all the again. First time Frank is at home, I feel like he's on a great show and great performance. So people he is a new face.
What do you see going down Saturday night? Do you think it's gonna go the decision or it's going to be a knockout?
I really don't know. I think it could be like I think somebody could put somebody in I think it's gonna be a good fight. A lot of people think it's gonna be a boxing match, but I think in the later rounds when they both kind of wear down a little bit and trying to see
Did you see the sparring video that they keep talking about? And if so, what were your thoughts on it?
Nah, I didn't see it. I want to see it.
I think we all want to see it. My last question for you is, I saw that Timothy Bradley said that Frank is going to be the most athletic person that Gervonta has shared the ring with. Do you agree with that? And do you think this is going to be his hardest opponent up to date? Because you said he hasn't really fought anybody.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I mean, if he's the most athletic person he can fought, the most talented person he can fought. So I do believe that 100% that it is the most athletic person that he's in the ring with.
I mean, that's what he supposed to say. If
it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy.
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to say if he's the promoter now. He's supposed to say, he think that Frank whatever the hardest challenge that he gonna be in face. He Frank promoter. Cause I don't know if Frank could beat Pitbull. I'm just gonna be honest. Like I don't know. Let me see. I was gonna fight why it took me away from now. Gary Untamed, no. I don't know about that. Hold up. Tank 20 minutes ago.
Is he the opponent that has talked the most so far? Is he passing slowly? Do you see him in his eyes? Why do you say that?
I don't know. He has been on the front. That's what he's doing.
What can you say about your experience under the lights with Southpaws, and how is this getting prepared for this Southpaw different from your other fights?
I mean, Southpaw, the only thing I fought, like, I don't know how to
Can you talk about the danger of fighting the Southpaw though? Like for the people who may not know.
I think Southpaw people is harder to fight than Orthodox fighters.
Why is that?
There's not too many of them. It's a lot of Southpaw.
That's right. Him and Frank. Southpaw. That's right.
It's coming from the amateurs. A lot of amateurs are Southpaw. I don't know why they probably train them.
So I'm gonna start training my son. He's very fast. So I'm Southpaw. Javante, just like you had Frank Martin, you saw him in the face off. Could you sense he was a little bit nervous by the language Frank gave you that? You want to say it again, Frank Martin, when you had the face off, did you just sense that he was nervous? He was a little anxious, maybe jittery.
I don't know. He probably, but that's probably just him though. So I can't just think that he's like nervous. I don't know. I gotta wait till I get in there with him and see what, you know what I mean?
Tank smart. Tank, like, he was up there telling me, like, you scared, he's shaking, but Tank ain't stupid. Tank, he just said, like, man, I don't know. I ain't gonna know till I get back in the ring with him again. But with Frank, yeah, he gonna be jittery. This the biggest stage he done been on. So, like, any press conference, any whatever, yeah, that shit'll make you where you jittery. We gotta see if he jittery when he get in that damn ring.
What were you guys talking about in the back of the podium?
You said you would never use violence, and I would rise to the
Like a lot of people was like, there was a lot of people behind that. I feel. What were you trying to throw nobody on the bus and do that? I feel like there was a lot of bull crap with that.
You and Frank said that you guys were talking shit. What were you saying to him? What were you guys saying? What were you saying to Frank when you were talking shit to him behind the podium? Pretty much the whole press conference.
Just trying to get him.
Yeah. But what was
like just trying to get his head?
And he reacted. And he reacted.
I'm training that night. He be training that night. And I know when he trained, when he sparred, who he sparred, everything.
What were you telling earlier?
What I was telling him? When?
When he was on the mic.
He here for a check.
So what did he say?
And he don't even like that.
Did you think he was nervous when he flinched when you shot at him in the face off, or do you think that was just him being like reflexive?
He was
nervous.
Who's doing random drug testing?
Hey, it's somebody else. For the Olympics.
Okay. See, that's another thing. People kept saying, like, why wasn't Tank pressuring for for vital testing on this fight, like every other fight or whatever. And they was trying to say that this fight wasn't gonna have no testing, but it's not true. It's the Victor Conte dude that's with Vital that Tank and them don't really trust. Frank Martin them don't nobody really trust him no more after that shit with Ryan. So they just going with somebody else to do the test.
I want to ask you about Adrian Broner. How proud are you of him fighting the whole fight with one hand?
Oh yeah. For sure. Always big bro. Adrian, you know what I mean? Gonna be Adrian. I think he said something like he touched me and said like he hurt his arm when he over and hopefully he come back to the gym and stay focused.
Appreciate you, Deborah. He talking about AB right now though.
Go on West Korea. Setback hurt. It wasn't bad. Just come back quicker, stay on his game, get better.
How was your first Ramadan experience?
Oh, shit. Had to put this out. That's some gas. She asked him up, how was his first Ramadan experience?
I normally don't eat like in the morning anyway. Like it's hard for me because I'm a night guy, so I go to sleep. I go to sleep at 5.
Do you go by Al-Tul Wahid? Okay.
It was a big issue about possibly, Turkey's trying to make a boxing league. Now we got the NBA, the NFL. He's trying to do a boxing league. What do you think about that? What do you think about the Turkey, His Excellency, trying to make a boxing league overall? He's trying to make it just all the companies come together, all promotions as just one. What do you think about that?
I mean, that would never happen because everybody don't agree. They're not on the same page. Everybody not on the same page. That would have been happening.
Tank, you once mentioned that your hit list consisted of Devin, Loma, and Shakur. Is that still the same hit list, or has it changed?
Every year, anybody at 135, it's not that.
Are you interested in being undisputed at 135?
For sure. I don't know. Probably like the 8th or 9th.
2 more minutes. Never mind, bro.
He's crazy. He's been running with that story for so long. He never robbed me. He just caught me with a good shot. Nobody caught him with a good shot because it was like we all had to beat him. Like we didn't want to spar. So once he didn't want to spar, like once we got in the ring, I jumped out. And him being a southpaw, I ain't moved my head or nothing. I was happy. He just cooked me with that shot. I ain't say nothing about that. Like when I called him for the good shot, I heard him. And he wound up jumping off the ring. So he didn't say no shit.
How did you say AJ Zero or surprise out of you?
What goes through your mind when you hit someone and you see them go to sleep? When you hit someone and you see them go to sleep, what goes through your mind?
I did it again. For me, you look good right now, man. For me, we go, you looking good in the show.
So me and you are the pound for pound king. If you did your skill set at any weight class, who would beat you? What do you say about that?
Yeah, definitely.
When you say you're the face of boxing, what does that mean to you? When you say you're the face of boxing, what does that mean to you?
Face of boxing, it just mean everything, to be honest. Just where I came from and what, I've been in order for so long, so to get to this level, it's feel like I'm here. Now I just gotta carry on and like get over that hump.
You're a big basketball fan. Jerry West passed away today. The logo of the NBA.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? What would you say?
I don't go to his family and things like that.
In just 2 weeks, I lost 36 pounds. I have more energy, better mood. I feel attractive.
Lying ass.
You obviously seem in a really good mood today. You know, doing your thing on the stage, cracking jokes. Are you happier today than you were yesterday with the way the promo's gone?
People ask me what makes you want to be a legend, and you say that where I come from, I'm already a legend. Explain that.
I mean, people, I still got to build on this thing.
I don't even understand why he got to explain that. All he said was, they said something to him about, you know, when he does this, that, and the third, he'll definitely be one of the legends. And all Tank said, where I come from, I'm already a legend. Like, they act like that's real hard to understand. Like, he wasn't being arrogant. He was just saying, like, I don't have to meet y'all standards or whatever y'all saying.
You want to be a legend, and you say that where I come from, I'm already a legend. Explain that.
I mean, people, I still got to build on this thing. I'm thinking of where I came from. But in the sport, I feel as though, like, they're going to say that anyway because I'm not done yet. So I just got to keep winning until my career over.
But what do you mean that you're already a legend? Like, explain that part.
Because I didn't beat.
See, that's them. I don't give a damn. I'm saying that that's the white reporters don't need to ask some questions because he's like, what do you? Well, just listen to how he asks him. Like, we know what the fuck he mean.
Until my career over.
But what do you mean that you're already a legend? Like, explain that.
But what do you mean you're already a legend? Like, explain that one. Motherfucker, he just told you. Like, we know what he mean. Ain't a nigga in America don't know what he mean.
Because I didn't beat, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I didn't beat, but I'm still, like, trying to prevail and things like that. I feel like I beat, like, the circumstance I was in, like, my background and things like that. I'm trying to better myself. You know what I mean? I got kids now, things like that. So I feel as though, like, I'm already, I feel as though I'm already legend.
So you crashed his rib. What's the worst injury is to Calvin? You cracked his rib, Kennedy. What's the worst injury you gave Calvin Ford?
Hit that boy on the jaw, hit that man on the jaw.
What happened with your apartment?
You were going through milking nerves.
Man,
What happened?
What happened with your apartment? Oh, go ahead.
Talk about being the face of
the houses you bought in Baltimore. But answer is that you rehabbed.
They get worked on now, so
because I know someone put on fire apples.
So that's good.
Javante, you can talk about being the face of boxing. You weren't able to make the grand arrivals yesterday. I know sometimes, like Canelo, I'm sure he doesn't want to go to the arrivals, doesn't want to talk to us and all our questions, but is that part of the obligation of just basically, missing the arrival yesterday? But is that
they trying to? That's what I don't like. He ain't come to the arrivals yesterday, but he was working out. Like he wasn't. He on camera working out there. People recording. Hold on. All right. Nah, but they asking him about. Anyway, they trying to catch him up.
You weren't able to make the grand
about the appearance thing or whatever. He did everything he was supposed to do. You don't have to show up at the grand appearance if you don't want to. So he ain't show up. He said he wanted to work out. Like
arrivals yesterday. I know sometimes, like Canelo, I'm sure he doesn't want to go to the arrivals, doesn't want to talk to us and all our questions, but is that part of the obligation of just basically, missing the arrival yesterday? But is that part of the obligation of coming with being the face of boxing?
No. I mean, that was just a decision I made. Bad man and things like that. But partly to everybody that came out and didn't see me, make sure y'all come out. Matter matter of fact, I'm gonna stay after the fight and take pictures for a couple people as long as I can. Last question.
I know it's two different sports, but a lot of combat fans are excited to see you this Saturday and Conor will be later this month. So, I guess what does it mean to be a part of this historic month in combat sports? And do you have respect for a guy like Conor?
Yeah, for sure. I'm just excited to be back. You know what I mean? I've been off for 14 months, so just to be a part of everything that's going on, like combat, the sports period, because the NBA is they're in the finals and things like that. Just everything I feel going. I'm excited to be a part of everything that's going on. Just to be here today, fighting in the MGM, you know what I mean? Great event.
Thank you, guys.
Tank, when you got to fight, what you got to fight?
Got more to do, guys. Right, Dallas.
You got Dallas?
I don't know, Dallas. Hold on, let me see. I know they got Franks on here too, man. Go to the channel. All right, there we go. Go Tank. Devontae reacts to Adrian Ronald. Oh, they stretching clips now with Frank shit. Devontae Davis and Errol Spence go at it again. Oh, so this fool indeed.
Wayfinders, remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
How did you do it?
What dirt?
What's that, man?
I'm not sure. Y'all all stepping up.
Good dirt, man.
Oh, he said with Derek.
Hey, you don't like me.
Tank said he don't like me.
You don't like me.
You don't like Linda? I love Linda. I don't like sports, motherfucker.
That fool said I like Leonard. I don't like Floyd. Man, Tank is cutting up, man.
Hey, Frank, you don't like me. You don't like me.
Frank, you don't like me.
You don't like Linda? I love Linda. I don't like sports, motherfucker. I like Linda. Yo, Earl, my boy, though.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what he told me on the phone, though. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. I'm gonna kick Frank ass and you only here for the money. Yeah. I got the picture. I got the replay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna fuck up our first year. I ain't gonna do that. Look.
How do you feel about Ryan Garcia picking you to knock him out? Ryan Garcia picked you to knock out Frank.
Yeah, but you said I don't got power.
No, he knows.
Right. Beat his ass. You probably fight again, Ryan.
You probably fight again.
I'll fight him for you.
Did you invite him to the fight? Is he coming?
Fuck him.
Look, Errol told him. Hold on, which one is that? Nah, that ain't what I'm trying to look at. Nah, I didn't see what I wanted to see though. Tank gonna act a fool the rest of this. What this is on Wednesday? Yeah, he gonna act a fool the rest of this week, all the way up till fight night.